Last week, I completely breezed over Jason Hotch beating Mustafa Ali. Had I thought more clearly about it, I definitely would have talked about that in my TNA video instead of just talking about lockdown and nostalgia and shit like that. Because that was a big deal. You want me to tell you what a bigger deal is? A bigger deal is the shit Mustafa Ali's doing right now. TNA, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some weeks, most weeks, TNA, difficult watch. Difficult watch. Some days I'm like, oh man, I gotta talk about this shit. This wasn't one of those weeks because when I seen the backstage segment with Ali and Jason Hotch's wife and kid, telling them that referring to himself as Uncle Ali, Uncle Ali, I was like, I leaned forward. This is interesting. This is Kurt Angle, Charmel type shit. I was into it. Not into that type of behavior, obviously. But as far as like storyline, story driven, Ali sitting there saying he ain't mad, but telling Hotch's daughter, I'm Uncle Ali, that I'm gonna take care of you. Telling Hotch's wife, I'm gonna take care of you. Putting his hand on her leg, that's good storytelling. That's good storytelling. So now TNA sprinkled a little dust on it. Now you got something for me to want to watch next week on TNA, which I can't say about that every week of TNA. Sometimes it just seems like a series of things happening on TNA with no proper construct, or it's involving people that aren't that interesting. That aren't that interesting. If you're gonna have, like, for instance, Jason Hotch, not that interested in him. Ali, know him, know who he is, familiar with his work, kind of interested. But if you put a good storyline around those two wrestlers, you got something to tune into. And if you don't got that, you want to just have two great wrestlers that make you want to tune in. But yeah, man, now I'm excited to see what happens with Ali and Hotch. I'm excited to see what happens with Order 4 because you got some members that are like, oh man, I need to decide with Hotch. You got some of them like, nah, I'm with Ali. So it's some good shit, man. They got their grasp on something good there. Something that I can sink my teeth into. And I'm excited because I struggle on a week to week basis to talk about TNA. But this one, they got something with Ali and Hotch, and I'm hoping that they continue to build on it, that they continue to make the feud more personal, more personal, and keep building around it. I'm down for it. Can't wait to see what happens next. That final segment on Impact had me fucking dying. I ain't even finna sit here and lie to you. That shit had me dying. Nic Nemeth coming in the room bitching at Jeff Hardy because he has a painting hobby. Jeff Hardy didn't even have to say anything. All he had to do is stop painting, look up, make a face, go back to painting, and Nic Nemeth just sat there and bitched and moaned and bitched and moaned. I loved it. I loved the segment. At the beginning, I was like, oh man, this shit is stupid. But after I sat and thought about it, Jeff Hardy broke Nic Nemeth without even saying shit. Didn't have to say anything. Just sat there and painted. Just sat there and painted. Nic Nemeth bitched about him not taking him serious. He bitched about him having hobbies and how he ain't gonna accomplish shit in his life because he not focused on wrestling, and how he never beat Jeff. I mean, it was fucking interesting. TNA, you know what? I dare say TNA had a fucking pretty good show this week. I had to actually choose between the closing segment with Nic Nemeth and Jeff Hardy and a backstage promo between Cedric Alexander and Leon Slater. Jeff Hardy and Nic Nemeth won out because neither one of those segments were gonna touch the Uncle Ali shit. The Uncle Ali shit was just, that shit was just chef's kiss. But yeah, man, that was a fucking funny segment. I want to see TNA keep doing shit like this. I feel like they're on a good streak, about 2 week streak of putting on entertaining content. I want to see them keep going because if we can get WWE, AEW, and TNA popping all at the same time, then none of us have a reason to bitch about professional wrestling. Lord knows that we bitch about WWE, we bitch about AEW, we bitch about TNA. But if all of them are putting on good shit, there's no reason for anybody to be bitching. All right? So that's all she wrote. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, if you have a chance, if you made it to this part of the video, like, subscribe, turn on your notification, hit that hype button if you see it there. You know the name, MFGDs. You know the game. It's the Crimson Mass Show. I'll check y'all out next time.